This is my audience. Imagine chasing around kids all day, cleaning up their nasty mouths, their smelly noses, telling them to sit down every 5 seconds, and making sure that they're behaved. And you're not getting paid enough. Some may be thinking, is she talking about a stay at home mom? No, I'm talking about a teacher. Teachers do all the work as a mom, a nurse, a custodian, but they don't get paid enough for it. Teachers should be paid more because they work long hours, play more than one role, they have horrible working conditions, and they are the start of all professions. Teachers work long hours. Usually, teachers are given 1 hour of planning a day. That's not enough to grade homework, make a lesson plan, and prepare their mindset to be able to teach kids. And because of that, they are forced to come in early and stay in late to complete all the work that is needed for the kids. And most of the time, for parent-teachers night, teachers are forced to work overtime and they're not compensated for those extra hours. Consequences of working long hours include an increase in stress level. An increase in stress can take a toll on your body and your mental health. Because of working long hours, it can increase blood pressure. An increase in blood pressure can cause clogged arteries and can lead to a heart attack. Drinking and smoking can increase by 10% because you work such long hours, and a decrease in social life. Teachers have little to no social life because they are forced to work long hours, day and night, and sometimes over the weekend, meaning they don't have time for their friends or themselves. Being a teacher is more than one role. Teachers are caregivers, meaning that they make sure that their child is full and energized for the day. They play a role as a counselor, meaning that the students will always have someone to go to when they're in trouble or they need help. They play a role as a nurse, meaning that they put bandages on them when they're not feeling well, or they hug them when they need to feel safe. They also play a role as a custodian. Now you're thinking, schools have custodians, but they don't have enough. So teachers are first to come in early to clean their classroom and prepare it. They play a role as raising the child. Now, when you think about it, the teacher has the child more during the school year than the parent does. So they have to make sure that they behave, they have good manners, and that they're ready for the real world. They make sure that students look presentable. Sometimes, because of low-income households, mothers and fathers don't have enough to have their children in good clothing. So sometimes they have to buy clothing for the child. Working conditions. Teachers have limited resources, meaning sometimes the water in the school is not good enough, so they have to have extra water bottles in the classroom for the students. And sometimes the kitchen or the bathrooms may not be clean enough for the kids. Second, they have misbehaved children, and that's poor working conditions because sometimes kids verbally and mentally and physically abuse their teachers. Teachers spend over $500 more than what they are given. Now think about it. Do people have to pay for what they need for their job? No, they're usually compensated for that money. But teachers are never given money back for what they spend on the kids, on their supplies in the classroom, or for school. Teachers are the beginning of all professions. Teachers inspire kids to dream big and dream outside of the box to maybe become a doctor, a lawyer, or even a veterinarian. Teachers give students opportunities and exposure to different careers. Like when they do math or science, some may think, I want to be a marine biologist when they learn about it in school, and they learn it from the teacher. Teachers give students social skills, meaning that they have the right skills to associate with other adults, and to have good interviews when that comes in time. In conclusion, teachers should be paid more because they work long hours, it's more than one job, they have difficult working conditions, and it's the beginning of all professions. Now think about it. Teachers Teachers don't get paid enough for all the work they have to do. If teachers are paid more, then they could have a stress-free life. They can enjoy going to work instead of being stressed and forced to quit because they're so unhappy. So we need to invest in working together to get teachers to be paid more to invest in our students' life. Thank you.